Everybody in your life is gonna be meant to stay. You gotta be able to look back at what happened, like man, those were the days. And I apologize to all of my previous lovers that will always get in the buffer and never got to stay cause I was too busy building myself tougher. Sometimes you put brick walls up, but not to keep people out. It's just to see who gets enough of a fuck to come and break them all down. One moment you're gone and the next you wanna stay. My mind's made head games you wanna play, but it's my choice and at this point I don't think you can be saved. Every action has a reaction, need a beer, let's make it happen. Smoke in the air, puff and pass it, I'm a rolling stone, can't get no satisfaction.
You want me like the other boys do. They stare at me while I stare at you.
Yeah.
Can I keep you safe as my own? One moment I have you, the next you are gone.
Gone.
Rehearse steps on an empty stage. That boy's got my heart in a silver cage. You want me like the other boys do. They stare at me while I
You were my silver cage, quote the hook, always felt safe, never overlooked. It hurts to say, but sometimes you just gotta turn the page and close the book. I chalk it up to experience, you were the first dude I ever took serious. I should've known better, but that was ignorance on my part, but now I'm smart. You always gonna be my weak spot, as much bullshit as we've been through. And even though we lack communication, I found a huge part of me and you. If I could get half a chance, get past my past, that's what I need to do. It's been right in front of my eyes this entire time, but now I can see the truth. Everybody tells me to just do me, I can have whatever I want, it's my life. I told him I found the boy from my hometown, but the timing wasn't right. And I'm not a kid, shit's not a game, and I ain't got no time to play. I just hope that one day you can look back and say I was the one that got away. Rave.
You want me like the other boys do. They stare at me while I stare at you.
Yeah.
Can I keep you safe as my own? One moment I have you, the next you are gone.
Gone.
Rehearse steps on an empty stage. That boy's got my heart in a silver cage. You want me like the other boys do. They stare at me while I crave you. You want me like the other boys do. They stare at me while I stare at you.
Yeah.
Can I keep you safe as my own? One moment I have you, the next you are gone.
Gone.
Rehearse steps on an empty stage. That boy's got my heart in a silver cage. You want me like the other boys do. They stare at me while I crave you.
Who was that girl? Raven.
Oh man, RavenFelix, yo, she's this young girl from the Valley in California, and she's making noise, man. She's only 18, and I like what she's doing, man.
RavenFelix. She's from the Valley of Cali?
Yes.
And see, she's the cuff of the generation that's coming after this sensitive generation.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to the first line, you know, she sound harder than most of these rappers nowadays.